All right, the main man is in the building. The Melody God, Mr. Kranium. What you say, my brother? Welcome.
Yeah, I'm here.
You're here. Look at that. We're
vibes.
Smash up the place. Listen, we're gonna smash it up later. We had a little discussion off air about what we're gonna do downstairs with certain bits of We'll talk about that off air though. But firstly, welcome.
Thank you for having me, man.
Oh, come on. You don't need to thank me. I'm gonna thank you for coming to the Beat London.
It, man.
And you're telling me, listen, we know you've been touring. Mm-hmm. We know you just touched down to London a few days ago.
Yeah.
I want to talk about food immediately. What keeps you fueled? What's the breakfast this morning, for example?
I didn't have breakfast. I had the Caesar salad.
A Caesar salad?
Yeah.
You're moving like me.
I'm trying to lose weight. You know what I mean? I'm trying to lose weight.
What's the goal?
The goal, I just want to be toned. You know what I mean? It means a man like girls. So.
Are you combining it with the gym as well, or is it just a diet?
You know, it's crazy. I started working out I started working out, and then I ended up stuck because I've been working on my album for like the past 9 months. So I kind of lost myself in the sense of like I'm a quality madman. When it comes on to quality, I feel like if you ever listen to a Kranium record, I feel like 90% of my music is always
the Toxic EP during the lockdowns here was going off as well.
Just quality. I just love quality. So for me, I don't drop much songs a year. I think I drop like 2 songs a year. So because I do drop 2 songs a year, I feel like this time I wanted to just lock in and just like create the best 7-8 songs I could create. So I didn't care about working or anything. I was more focused on like, what's the next thing is gonna be.
And in the long run, quality is always gonna come over quantity. We know that. And actually that brings me on to my next question. So you were saying that you released 2 tracks here. This year, as you have probably noticed, the Beat London added Deh Yah and Section to our brand new playlist. I'm sure you've been watching from a distance.
Of course, 100%.
We're always supporting you. So you dropped Deh Yah in February, if I'm not mistaken, and then Section in June.
And Section was actually a juggling, so it wasn't like necessarily like a single. It was part of a juggling. So I dropped 1 single this year. Realistically,
that's actually mad, to be honest. And I can't lie, that's why your name still carries. I want to ask you this question. Your stamina in this music thing is unquestioned.
Respect.
It's unquestioned because you've been producing quality from even a decade ago to now. What's the secret in producing that quality? Because you were saying I like to keep the quality high. What is the secret apart from the obvious answer of you're talented? We know that.
I think that, to be honest with you, I feel like I know how to separate clout with actual what's gonna last.
What's your thoughts on clout?
My thought on clout is like I can't do certain things for attention. So my music is what brought me the attention. So when somebody listen to a Weekend or I Can't Believe or a Last Night or nobody else, they'll be like, these guys have records. But it is not about me jumping off of things or doing crazy stuff on Instagram or on Twitter to get attention. That's not my personality.
The music speaks for itself.
I made the music speak for itself. And then on top of that, I feel like I want to be the artist in 50 years or 15, 20 years when I'm at home or retire, whatever the case may be at that time. I want to be the guy that call you, I want to sample this record. So I always try to create so original sound that's so good to the point where everybody want to like sample in the future.
Because we both know the music industry well, and we know people love to jump on trends.
Yes.
But the problem when you jump on trends is that your music sometimes ends up not being timeless.
It goes with the trend.
And in 5 years' time, that
Nobody
particular
cares.
sound, no one cares about it. And
It's
I think
true.
that's a good answer.
I was even having this conversation with Ryan like 2 days ago. He was
Big
talking
up
about
Ryan off
he was talking about Gal Policy, and he's like, Gal Policy not last year. I'm like, no, it's 2 years.
That's actually crazy.
But it feels like it just came out like 7 months ago, 8 months ago, but it's actually 2 are going on to 3 years soon.
There's a lot of pent up demand with Gal Policy, because I can't tell you obviously released it during lockdown.
Yes.
But the funny thing was when we all got released and they were running this in the raves, the DJs and stuff, people were going mad for that track, and that's why I think it's gonna go 10, 20 years. We know that.
That's a classic.
But the fact that I'm glad you say that, and I like it. We have no space for humility here, so sing your praises. But when they started playing it in the raves, we realized the gravity of the track. You know what I'm saying? Okay, you're listening to home and you're bare gassed and stuff, but then when you're in the rave and you see everyone else feels the same way about it, it's special.
A vibe.
And I'm sure you're happy when you see crowds of people.
No, I love it, man. I love it because the crazy thing is about me is like I premeditate everything. So like my new single I'm about to drop is like not the most up-tempo record, but it's so soft, but it's like honest to God, I'm not even trying to oversell anything. I feel my next single is like one of the most well-written record I've ever done.
Really?
I swear to God, like the most well-written record.
And do you know what? I'm really glad that people are seeing this. We're gonna call it the soft side to you, because we're gonna be talking about the acoustic medley later and stuff like that. But I think although your deepest fans will know that you had this side to you, I think the mainstream found out that you had this side to you. You're like Jamaica's answer to Usher.
Yeah, I'm like the singing guy.
Yeah.
That doesn't sing much. Because you know what it is? Okay, so a lot of people know, but they don't know my story. My story is that I'm a dancehall artist that break from the States. I didn't break from Jamaica.
Yeah.
So because I didn't break from Jamaica, it was a outline that I had to create. I had to create a sound.
Yeah.
So my sound is more like an R&B dancehall fusion. So you listen to In Charge or Weekend or Camp. These are all not hardcore records.
It's not hardcore dancehall from like back in the day, like 80s Flashman and stuff. It's more tailored to westernized ears.
Yes.
Absolutely.
But I say the sweetest things with the most craziest thoughts. Girl in the kitchen, in the sink, let that sink in. You know, and people are like, what? Nobody have to know me I touch Weekend if you last night. So all these records that I created them with like a edgy lyrics, but the sweetest melodies, and that's always been my trend. With this new single, I went more, and this song's featuring Queen Naija, by the way.
Yeah.
So this,
that's a nice matchup.
No, it's crazy.
This
record is about to go. Yeah, it's out of here. I'm not asking.
We don't doubt that. And then just quickly, we're gonna play with Deh Yah obviously next. Have a little break for the listeners. Obviously, let them take in the new single from this year. But you said you blew in America. Tell our listeners, when was the moment you knew that you'd blown in America? What was that moment where you said to yourself, you know what, I'm gone?
When nobody has to know when to radio.
Yeah.
I feel like when nobody has to know when to radio, it was refreshing, it was new, there was no records that was there. The last record before that was like Egyptian Oldie, that was 2010.
Yeah.
So I knew at that moment, and I had a responsibility. I feel like I had the responsibility to represent for every artist who's outside of Jamaica to understand that you don't have to be in Jamaica to connect to the world, and I feel like that's why.
But I think, correct me if I'm wrong, you're from Montego Bay.
I'm from Montego Bay.
The thing is, obviously, when you're from somewhere, you want the people where you're from to kind of recognize you first. But I love what you're saying. It doesn't, bro. The word's global.
Yeah,
it's global.
Yeah, I've never performed in Jamaica before. I didn't
know that fact. Why?
It just never happened. 9 years. I've never.
Ryan, do you want to make this happen? You're on your phone right now, but can you make this happen?
Yeah, it just never happened. It's gonna happen. It's just that the timing. It's just, I feel like it's all about like timing. But it's crazy. I just really wanted to like represent for every artist who would like just trust the process, just believe in the process.
And I like that, to be honest. And I know there's a lot of talented MCs in Jamaica, and I know you know a lot. But if you want me to open this show for you in Jamaica, I'm here. I'm available.
Do this.
I'm available. I don't even charge. When it comes to Cranium, I don't charge. You know,
I respect that.
Or maybe a little fee, nothing. Maybe a small dinner, but I like that. Listen, we've got Cranium here on the air till 7 p.m. We're going to be having a lot of fun with him, finding out more about these gems that he's given us. But right now, the track we're speaking about, the tour that you're currently on, the We Deh Yah tour.
Yeah, man.
We are about to play it for your ears right now, and that's your official welcome. That was we did a nice solid 7-8 minutes there. But let's listen to some good music. Let's go. This is We Deh Yah. Okay, so we just played We Deh Yah, obviously, and the streets of Harlesden, the streets of London are rejoicing. They've just heard that track. But you're doing the beautiful tour for this track in Europe and the UK. And let me list out these countries that you've been to. Correct me if I'm wrong. Guadeloupe, Copenhagen, Sweden, Rotterdam. You're going to a reggae festival on Saturday in Belgium. So you've been busy, booked and busy. Then in England, Brighton, Oxford, London, Leeds and Leicester. I can't listen. That's about 12 locations.
Then after that, I mean Malta
as well.
Then I mean New York.
People don't realize this
Jersey.
The life's not easy, is it?
No, it's not. It's fun though. You know what it is? It's fun, man. It's really fun, and it's like, I tell everybody, musicians, all we're gonna have is memories left. When we get older, all we're gonna have is memories. You know what I mean? I have like 5 selective memory already that's in the classic book. You know, like when I went to Albania, like that will never leave my brain.
100%. And you get to experience things courtesy of your talent. You get to experience things that other people in life can't. So it's a beautiful thing. I want to ask you, which tour location in this tour has surprised you, or if you don't want to mention it in this tour, another tour location. So even like the Albania one, why did it surprise you?
It was the experience of Albania, you know what I mean? Because it was a different. It's crazy. You know, it's like a lot of crazy things that happens. I have memories of crazy things and fun things. Like the craziest thing that happened was like we got robbed in Israel.
You're joking?
Yes, sir.
What happened?
Well, not me, my DJ and my cameraman.
What happened?
They just took like the cameras and stuff. I was by the wall praying, to be honest. Come back and everything happened. So but it was, the story leading up to it was fun. Then like I love London to perform. London is my favorite place.
Come on, listen. Why is London your best? I need to do one of these, innit?
I just feel like London has this appreciation for artists, they have this appreciation for music, and they have the ears for music. You know, and it's only 3 places in the world I get that. London, Nigeria,
and where's the
Ghana. And the last one would be 4. Jamaica. 4. Jamaica is musical.
Yeah.
They're very musical, man. It's beyond crazy.
Do you know what's funny? I think the thing that I've drawn in common with those 4 countries is that in the UK you have so much of those diasporas. And you have so many Nigerians, Jamaicans and Ghanaians here.
Yeah.
So when you go to a black music event here,
it's true.
You just know it's gonna
fun,
pop off,
man.
bro.
It's crazy.
It's different. I'm glad you said it.
And the girl them look good. Most important.
Listen, that is never in doubt. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I'm Singlish, by the way. So.
You're Singlish.
Singlish.
I heard you say this. You know what? Yeah. I tuned into an interview you did last year on Capital Extra, and I think Ras Kwame.
Yeah.
He asked you if you were single, and you're like Singlish, and I started saying that to girls.
Yeah, Singlish.
I'm Singlish. Where did that originate from?
I don't know. I just started saying it because I felt like I'm the type of man who I have somebody, but I don't have somebody. But I have somebody, but I don't have somebody.
Singlish, and we're gonna get onto that part of your life in a little bit. Obviously, we know about girl policy.
Yeah. We
know about the famous bar after 9 o'clock. She can't call me.
No time at all.
What happens if she's really hot, like one of these girls that you see in the UK raves, and she calls at 9:05? She's really hot. And you're Singlish.
I mean, in life, I feel like we all got a 15 minutes grace period. So 9:15, after 9:15 is fine. 15 minutes. Yeah, but after 9:15, you're violating now.
Yeah, no. After 9:15 is different.
Yeah, you're violating
obviously,
at that point.
You can't touch that. You're gonna give them 15. Maybe something happened. The Uber was delayed.
Yeah, 15 minutes. Fine.
Something like that. She lost her keys. She's looking for it. But 9:16, never again.
No, disrespectful. You get blocked.
You get blocked. Okay, so you had to formulate a message. You had to send them a text message after they message at 9:16 before you block them.
I mean, to be honest,
what's the sentence you write to them?
I don't even write. I just go and do not disturb. so they can't even get through. And I'm real serious. Like people think this is like a song. This is like real. This is like my real life. Yeah. At 9 o'clock, my phone go and do not disturb.
Done.
Yeah.
It's finished.
Only my favorites allowed to call.
You want to protect your peace. After that.
Peace. That's the most important thing. Is peace.
But that grace period must make you nervous.
9:15.
Your favorite's looking at you. Then the mistress is here. As you're saying in the track.
Like 9:15. Once I see the clock, I'm like,
it's all over. It's all over. I like that. And listen, I rate that you're Singlish. There's a few spots I need to take you to in London.
I'm down.
We're gonna talk off air. There's a few spots, and obviously later in the interview as well.
I'm ready.
We're gonna be talking about Notting Hill Carnival. And I've seen that you've strategically placed your tour dates to end.
Oh, you know what time it is. You see what time it is.
Strategic end on the 28th of August. I see you're finishing in Leicester, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
You're gonna get the Concorde if you can, down from Leicester to London.
You know what I mean?
You have to be there. We're gonna be talking about that a lot after the adverts, but just before the adverts, we're gonna play a classic. You did a track with a Canadian artist who's globally famous, Mr. Tory Lanez.
Yeah.
This one, We Can. What does this track mean to you in 10 seconds?
That song mean everything to me. This was a song that I got the opportunity to go on tour with Tory Lanez, and we decided to use this song as a single lead to go on tour.
I like that. Listen, no more said about that. We've been talking about quality. We've been talking about stamina.
Yeah.
This is another bit of proof. I was living in Dubai when you released this track, and it just reminds me of it. You know, you have memories.
Yeah.
I got memories of this track playing in the background. This is Kranium, Tory Lanez, We Can. Few adverts there, but we're back with the main man, Kranium. What are you saying, brother?
Yeah, I'm here.
We are all fueled up. We're ready to go again. We were just talking about New York off air.
Yeah, we were.
And why were you saying it's the greatest city in the world?
New York is the place that changed everything that I ever dreamed about having. Everything, you know what it is, I've been in New York since I'm 11, 12 years old, so I grew up in there as a kid. So New York have a special place in my heart as far as like aesthetics, vibes, culture.
And it is, so should we go open a sister station, the Beat New York?
You should.
Does that make sense?
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, the third word is London here, but it seems like you're saying New York's a better city than London.
It's just up there.
You're allowed to.
And the greatest thing is like I became like one of the first dancehall artists ever to break from New York. So you have a special place in my heart. Come on, man, I really like that. You've motivated me to go out there, and I've also got 3 words for you. Yeah, let's do this. You're a smooth man. Cranium Acoustic Medley. Yes. You're a very talented brother, and last year you dropped an acoustic session live, which was a medley of your biggest tracks, and it was nothing short of Shakespearean. Because honestly, you were like William Shakespeare. Because some of your tracks are very sensual, very sexual, and you're sitting there on the chair chilling. You got the guy in the back, and you smoking are just and drinking, smoking, drinking. The nonchalance, the effortlessness. It was like Steph Curry in a music studio. In Charge was beautiful. So we were talking about it earlier. We heard it now. It was unbelievable. You were making each word sound like melted butter.
We talked earlier that your next single is going to be quite a smooth and sultry one. Yeah?
Yes.
Where does this smooth and sultry side come from in you? Was it from a young age? Were you the sweet boy in school? What was it?
You know what it is? I feel like it's one of them situations where I look at my catalog and I'm like, okay, cool. I could go dancehall, hardcore. Then I could go like Afrobeat. Then I'm like, I feel like I need something that's showing the other side of me.
Yeah.
That soft, sweet side, you know, a woman love a sweet man.
Of course.
So I feel like in my catalog is all these up tempo, yo, girl do this, girl do that, right? I wanted to show like, let me make some love to them.
think a lot of people learn later in life that girls like a sweet boy.
Yeah, they do.
Do you know what? Because everyone's doing tough boy at the beginning. When you were younger in your teenage years, were you doing tough boy or were you doing sweet boy?
But every girl, I was a rough youth. I was very rough. But I feel like in life, every woman love a sweet boy that's bad, that's God fearing. That's
so that's the three. You got to be God fearing, bad boy, but a sweet boy as well.
They love it.
That's the thing. The thing is, the phrase, good guys don't win. Yeah. I think it might be true. I don't want to say it out there. Any good guys listening into the Beat London, I don't want to upset you.
After high school, the nerds get all the hot girls.
The nerds get it because they make money.
You see what I mean?
Because they make money. They were the smart ones who then went on and stuff. So high school is the only place where that
works.
After that,
good guys wins. Yeah, 100%.
All right, cool. But you seem like a very good guy as well. So you said you got that element of bad.
I'm the balance between both.
You can bring it out when you need to. I can bring it out. I know when to be nice. I want to be not nice. And for people who've just come into the studios over here, just listening in, my brother here, Kranium, is Singlish.
With Deh Yah.
It's a phrase we've been saying for a while now. Singlish, and it means, you know what, you're single, you're about. There's a little ish. There's a little question mark. You don't get to know everything.
You could hold my hands. She can hold my hands. It's fine. We could go to Central Park and walk.
So you can hold hands in public.
Yeah, 100%.
It's a PDA thing. You're cool with PDA.
I'm cool with it.
Okay.
Yeah.
But then obviously people, like, you're a very famous guy.
Yeah.
People are following you with cameras and stuff. You don't mind if they talk?
No, I don't care.
You cool?
Yeah, because I'm the type of guy who would get married and then tell my girl like it was an all-white party. So that's fine.
I'm not gonna lie. Listen, this talk of all-white party, you're gonna get me talking about Nottingham Carnival, you know, because like I said, I haven't been for a long time. I've been abroad and stuff like that. It hasn't been on for 3 years.
Yes.
There's a lot of pent-up demand in this country. I'm waiting to be at Rampage or All Saints Road.
Facts.
And we hear Gal Policy go off.
Problem.
Are you gonna be wearing all white? What's your activity gonna be like at Nottingham?
I don't even know. I just know I'm gonna be there. That's wilding out. That's the only time I get to be free. Because we don't, as artists, we don't get to be really free. You know what I mean? And I'm the type of artist who don't overthink things.
Okay.
So I'll be just living my life. Like, you could catch me in Queen just chilling.
I like that.
On the corner with the ends with my friends, you know what I mean? That's just me. I don't I don't play stardom. Yeah. That doesn't mean nothing.
You were talking, you don't really care about clout earlier, and you're like,
stardom's not my thing. Music is my thing. So I feel like I just want to relate to people. When I meet people, I want people to be like, yo, this is the nicest dude I've ever met, and he's down to earth and his vibes. Because when you surround yourself as an artist around real people and like real, I'm not talking about friends, I'm talking about people.
The actual like people.
You learn stuff, the new talk that they're saying, the new vibe, the thing that they're feeling. Yo, my manager be cursing me. He be calling me, yo, where you at? Yo, I'm in the club. You in the club? What club? I be in the club by myself.
But why not though? Why not? You're taking in the vibes. You're taking in the vibes. I'm telling you, and do you know what? The authenticity speaks through. Yes. Don't worry, we can feel this right now. And I met you half an hour ago. Obviously, we see you from afar with your music. We know you're about, but you seem like a lovely guy. And speaking of vibes and speaking of carnival, as I said, I can't wait. We're gonna play a track right now. This is the one I think at the Beat London. This is our family favorite.
Yes.
This is our favorite track of yours. I think you know what I'm gonna say.
Let me see.
I'm gonna let it come in. I'm not even gonna intro it. This is our family favorite.
Classic, of course.
And I can't lie, when this song goes off on Nottingham Carnival, I want you,
I can't wait to be there.
I don't normally encourage people to be on their phone. Yeah, you got to experience the vibe. You better ask a friend to film what's gonna happen when this one comes on. Kranium Gal Policy will be on after this song. Alright, we're back with the main man. So you wanna do a little acapella? Go, Louis.
No girl me touch, can't stand a drama. Me make me girl see her on a corner. Heavy mistress know them policy. After 9 o'clock she can't call me girl. We can touch if you feel like you want to. Hey, and we can do the things when you feel the need to. Yeah, last night one piece of some. You keep the peace in me, in my heart, yeah. You keep the peace in me, in my heart. I don't wanna live without you. Wow. I don't wanna live without you, 'cause you keep the peace in me, in my heart.
Listen, let's get some applause, guys. Let's get a couple air horns and all that. Listen, if people didn't know you were the Melody God, they know now.
They know now.
They know now. That was absolutely beautiful. And what people need to realize is in the age of auto-tune, in the age of being able to change every single thing about a person's voice, this man right here, Mr. Cranium, in front of me on a normal mic, sounded like that. So, you know what? Another round of applause. Let's go. Another round of applause. We're making noise. We're making noise.
Yeah.
We're making noise for talent. We're making noise for authenticity.
Yeah.
And we were just talking about Gal Policy.
Yes.
You were telling me that it sealed the deal for you in your career.
Yes.
Can you tell the listeners a bit more about that?
Gal Policy is the record that I feel like everybody like clout. Everybody like excitement. Everybody like the flashy cars. I've never posted a house in my life. I have like 2 houses. I've never posted my car. I drive the nicest cars. I have the biggest jewelry. It's not my thing. So when I can use a record to connect the dots with all culture and all people without have to do the extraordinary, that's what I feel is special for me. So Gal Policy was that record that made me be the man throughout COVID time without jumping the cloud, and it sealed me because the people was like, yo.
The sit back, yo.
Because I'm gonna be real, there's a lot of artists in dancehall that didn't made it past the quarantine era.
Yeah, it's true. It's
like,
true.
There's like 50 new artists on the scene in dancehall. You have Skilly Bang, you have Skeng, you have Jashi. They're here. You know?
That's why we're talking earlier about your stamina. You've been around for so long, and to come in 2020
reinvent
and put
myself.
something down like Gal Policy. But even, bro, as in we're talking about Gal Policy, even with Deh Yah, which we played, even Sex, like these tracks are unbelievable as well. And I think they're gonna get into the mainstream 100%. As well. Yeah. So the stamina's crazy. And listen, I think you touched on a very important point that Gal Policy was smack bang in the middle of a couple of genres where it fused together, that kind of that dancehall fusion. Any ear could take it in and be like, this is beautiful, beautiful music.
Africa did amazing. I was in Europe and I was surprised. I know it's a big record because I see the numbers. I see the numbers. I know.
What kind of numbers were we dealing with?
Well, we big, like I'm talking about like 40 mil and like and Apple Music alone, and it's like 30 mil on Spotify and like 36 mil on YouTube. Like, it's no joke. This record is no joke.
You've been in music for so long, and obviously nobody has to know.
You know what's crazy? You know I'm not in that music that long.
I'm talking like less than a decade, I think.
Yeah, I'm here for 7.5 years.
I remember you. That's what I'm saying. Listen, I remember you at the end of when I was at uni. So about 2014.
2014, yeah. Because I hit 2015. So the song came out This crazy thing is that Nobody Said No came out 2013. Yeah. But didn't hit until 2015. It took 2 years to hit.
Sometimes they do though. Sometimes
which is the best. It's the best because what it does is that it gave me longevity. Yeah. So from 2015 to now is what, 7.5 years? Yeah. Yes, it's not that long, but it feels long. But it's so much. There's so much big records in my catalog that it feels like,
I'll tell you.
The man there for 20 years. I'm like, no, I'm like 7 years in, guys. You know, I'm fresh. You know, I'm a young youth, but it's cool. You know, it's cool because I see young artists in me and they're like, yo, dog, respect man, you know, I think so long. I'm like, brother, like, it's only 7 years.
I've been in it as long as you. I've been in it as long as
but
you.
It's cool, though. But that's just to show, like, I love the love and I love the fact that I'm the guy who you go on Kranium page, I post new artists all the time. Even artists I don't know. If you go on my page, there's like a bunch I just be posting artists and just like reposting stuff because it's the love of music for me. Like, I'm genuinely a music lover. Yeah. I'm a church boy who grew in a church that understand that people who make music are sensitive about their stuff and they take the stuff serious. And when I love it, I try to. If you gain one fans off me, I'm okay with that. It's like an interview. Yeah. If I gain one fan off an interview, or 50 or 100 or 1,000, I'm appreciative. You're doing your job. And if I do the same thing for somebody and say, yo, okay, I'm on tonight, and you listen and you love, that's just me. Once it's music, that comes first in my life.
That's amazing to hear, bro. And I think going back to your acoustic medley, for example, you must have got so many reactions from new fans from that. How did it feel getting that appreciation from a different angle?
It's crazy because I did it on YouTube and it went viral on TikTok.
Yeah, no, it broke the internet.
Yes, it was on TikTok.
At least my algorithm was broken. All I saw that day was crazy.
And I was like, man, and it's crazy because I did that not planned. We wasn't. If you watch the whole video, I said to the fans I was watching,
you were saying that I'm just doing this. That's why I'm saying
it's not even rehearsed.
Nonchalant. It was nonchalant. It was rude.
It's crazy.
It was rude. You're rude, you know, because
crazy.
How can someone do that without planning it?
It's crazy.
Shame on you. Congratulations, but shame on you. It's very, very impressive. He wants another clap.
Yeah, I need another clap. That's crazy.
It was rude, and that's why I'm comparing you. You're the Steph Curry of music, man. Because you just pull up from the half court.
And the story about that, and the sad thing about that is I was going through a sad time because I just lost my grandfather.
Yeah,
actually,
sorry to hear that.
That's fine. And when that happened, I was like, what can I turn to? Music. Because I didn't grow with my mom and my dad. I grew with my grandparents. So that was like a heavy hit. So I was like, you know what? I called the guy. I was like, yo, the studio. He's like, yeah. I was like, yo, I want to do acoustic. He's like, what? I said, yo, acoustic, like how long? It's like 30 minutes. It's like, I can pull up. Yo, we literally didn't rehearse nothing. We just went. I was like, just play the music. That's why he was laughing when I was doing like certain tone when I didn't, and I was laughing at him when he did certain things because it was like just naturally just doing it. It's crazy.
But I think the reason why stuff like this goes viral is not only because it's good, but it's in people can smell that chemistry. They could smell that you lot were bouncing off each other and just vibing, and you were actually going back to the very core of why you make music. Do you know what I mean? You know when you're back when you're younger and you're jamming, you lot are doing your thing. That's what it felt like.
Vibes.
And like you said earlier in the interview, you were smoking, you were drinking, you were just chilling.
I was chilling.
Well, that's what I look like on a Friday night.
Yeah, chilling, regular shirt, just chilling.
Regular shirt.
And I had the hottest chick with me too. Bad. The girl bad. That was my influence too. So.
I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. You know, like I said, listen. I said I'll take you to a few spots in London, but when I'm in New York, you gotta bring up.
When you guys come to New York, I got you. I'm not even just saying this to say this. Like, if you. New York, that's my place. I'm like one of the most respected youth in the streets in New York. Why am I
not surprised?
Okay.
Why am I not surprised?
So let's do this.
We have got one more track of yours. I'm gonna play Last Night now, and then after that we're coming back. We're gonna be playing a game.
Ready.
So we're gonna see if Ryan can come in and just massage your brain, massage your cranium.
No problem.
See where I go and just get the blood flow moving in the skull, because I can't lie, the degree of difficulty is mild. It's not easy. It's not hard. I want to see how you deal with it.
I'm ready.
Cranium is here in the building. You're listening to your personal vibe creator, Mr. Karim Bitar, here on the Drivetime show on the Beat London. We have got 10 minutes left of the interview. We're going to play you another one of his bangers. The list is endless. This one here, Last Night. We'll be back after it. All right, it's the last 8 minutes of the show. Drivetime here. We've got Cranium in the building. Obviously, one of the greatest names in music, both for his talent and for the actual name itself, Cranium. Cranium. It's another name for a skull.
Yeah.
Correct?
Sorry about that, yeah.
Okay, and in England?
Yes.
You know we have these little things sometimes in newspapers online, they're called brain teasers.
Let's go.
Yeah?
Yeah.
We're going to call this segment Cranium Teasers.
Okay, Cranium Teasers.
These are the Cranium Teasers. I'm going to give you 3 teasers, and I've set them in Jamaica.
Okay.
Just to make you feel like, you know what, before your first performance, so you can kind of feel like motivated to head out there. Okay, cool. Number 1.
Yeah.
Paul is 6 feet tall. He's an assistant at the finest butcher's shop in Montego Bay, and he wears size 9 shoes. Okay. What does he weigh?
What does he weight?
What does he weigh?
My God.
Let me repeat. He's 6 foot tall. He's an assistant at the finest butcher shop in Montego Bay, the finest butchers, and he wears size 9 shoes. What does he weigh?
What does he weigh? What does he weigh? Goddamn. Oh no.
You don't know?
No, I don't know.
Alright, I'll give you a clue.
Yeah.
It's not about his weight. It's a teaser, it's a brain teaser. He's 6 feet tall, he's an assistant at the finest butcher shop in Montego Bay, and he wears size 9 shoes. What does he weigh?
I just realised.
I'll give you
Meat,
let's go. Let's get a round of applause. Alright, cool. You like that one, yeah?
Yeah.
Alright. Cranium teaser number 2. I like the cranium teasers. We need to put this on national television and stuff.
Yeah.
You're in Parliament in Jamaica, You're presenting GAL policy for politicians. You want to make it official legislation.
Yeah.
You want to make it official policy, the GAL policy. But the lights go out.
Yeah.
You have a candle, a gas lamp, and a stack of wood.
Yeah.
You only have one match.
Yeah.
So what do you light first?
That's a good one.
I know, thank you. I'm quite good at this, you know. You know, you're good at music. I'm good at this thing as well. What do you reckon? Shall I say it again one more time? You're in Parliament in Jamaica. You got your suit on. You're presenting GAL policy. You want to make it official legislation, But the lights go out. It goes dark. You've got a candle, a gas lamp, and a stack of wood. I'll repeat that one more time. A candle, a gas lamp, and a stack of wood. You only have one match. What do you light first?
Oh, shit.
Oh, apologies for hearing any swearing there.
Sorry.
That's okay.
Oh my goodness.
What do you reckon? You need a clue?
Yes.
All right. You got to think outside the box. Remember, it's a brain teaser. The lights go out. You have a candle, a gas lamp, and a stack of wood, but only one match. What do you light first?
The matches.
All right, cool. That's Kranium Teaser number 2 out of the way. You know what? You've got 2 out of 2. There's been a few clues. We'll try and edit the clues out. We'll see if we can make you look big thing in this Kranium Teaser thing. The last Kranium Teaser. I'm enjoying this.
Yeah.
Imagine that you're on a boat. You're in the middle of the Caribbean Sea.
Okay.
Suddenly, you're surrounded by hungry sharks. Just waiting to eat you. How can you put an end to this?
I'm in a boat.
Imagine that you're in a boat in the middle of the Caribbean Sea. Suddenly you're surrounded by hungry sharks just waiting to eat you. How can you put an end to this?
Stay in the boat? What do you mean? But how can I put an end to this?
Think outside the box. So these are the Kranium Teasers. These are your teasers. It's your thing, bro. You're a smart man. Imagine that you are in a boat.
In a boat.
In the middle of the Caribbean Sea. Suddenly you're surrounded by hungry sharks waiting to eat you. How can you put an end to it? It's not stay in a boat.
Okay.
They're going to munch that boat up.
Okay, I'm in the boat. Sharks. How do I put an end to this?
I feel I've done you dirty on this one.
Yeah, this one is
I've done you dirty on this one.
Yeah, this one win. I'm going to give you the win.
I'm going to give you a clue, yeah? You give me 2-1, yeah?
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you the clue. One word in this whole sentence matters a lot.
Yeah.
I'll say it one last time. One word. It might not be the word you expect. Imagine that you're in a boat in the middle of the Caribbean Sea. Suddenly you're surrounded by hungry sharks waiting to eat you. How do you put an end to this? Let me scream one more time. Imagine that you're in a boat in the middle of the Caribbean Sea. Suddenly you're surrounded by hungry sharks waiting to eat you. How can you put an end to this?
Imagine. I'm gonna give you that one. I promise.
Just you stop imagining it. You're imagining it.
You know what?
You're not happy with that one.
Have a good day, sir. That was a good one.
You know what?
That was a good one. Imagine.
That was the Kranium Teaser.
I go front. That's a good one.
You like that one? Can you tell me? Listen, when you go back to New York, can you promise me? While you make music, can you start doing Kranium Teasers for people on Instagram?
I should.
You should start doing this, bro. On a weekly basis, just go up to them and be like, all right, this is your Kranium Teaser for the day. I've got 6 apples, 6 oranges, this, that. What have I got?
I like that. That's a dope TikTok vibe.
It's a nice vibe, innit? No, we're going to slap this on Insta and TikTok, but you know what? I'm going to give it to you. You're going to take this forward, all right? I'm going to leave it in your hands. If you ever need my services, you can call me.
No problem.
But I feel like you've got this. The Kranium Teasers. Another round of applause quickly for the Kranium Teasers. Big up you lot. It's been an absolute honour having you in the studio. We got 2 minutes left of the show, bro. And just to quickly plug the next show, we got Miss Bex on with the Afrobeat show coming up from 7 till 9. She's got Fireboy DML in the studio as well, so that's going to be fantastic. But sir, what have you got coming up next? So you were telling me off air. Tell the people.
So the new single is coming out soon. I'm gonna get a release date soon, and that's Kranium featuring Queen Naija called Without You.
Can you give us a date or no date?
I don't know the exact date, but we're about to shoot the video and everything, so soon. Like I'll say in 2 weeks.
Can you give
I'll make sure I send you the preview to play them. You'll be the first to have it.
I would love to. I'd love to do the exclusive here in England.
And it's an amazing record. And remember, I'll be on tour here.
End of the month.
Yeah. So you guys can come out and see me. The dates are, make sure y'all pull up. If you're
24th of August is Brighton.
Brighton, 25 Oxford, 26 we in London, Shepherd Bush, Empire.
Do you know that's my ends? I'm from Shepherd's Bush, so we get a little round of applause.
Round of applause.
Pick up that, come on. And then Leeds on the 27th.
Then 27 Leeds, and then 28
Leicester.
Leicester.
But then where are you going after Leicester?
And after Leicester we go to Carnival.
Let me get it.
And you can get your tickets at officialkranium.com/tour. Don't be afraid to hit me for my Instagram. My Instagram is Kranium, Kranium. Ladies, I don't talk a lot. My DMs is open. Whatever happens in the DM stays in the DM. And thanks for the love. I appreciate it. And make sure you guys are always locked in on the beat. London 103.6 FM.
Come on, man.
They're a vibe. Thank you guys for having me. I highly appreciate it. And remember, happiness is not what the eye see, but what the heart feels. And big up on yourself. Straight.
Jeez, there you go. You heard it from the man himself, Mr. Kranium. Can we get one more round of applause? Sorry, I'm making the hands a bit tired here, but we want to hear some noise. It's Wednesday night. Brother, the door is always open if you're at the Beat London. I know you're in London popping in. We have given you more than enough opportunity to see him. He's got 5 tour dates in London. If you got a bit of extra money, go to Belgium this Saturday. He's at a reggae festival as well. He's everywhere, and I'm going to see you on the streets of Notting Hill. Correct?
Facts.
It's been an absolute pleasure. Listen, that brings to an end our interview of Kranium, the melody god. I've been your personal vibe creator, Mr. Karim Bitar. I need to try that off air, but probably not. Like, I'm probably not going to be as good as Kranium. Anyway, you got Miss Bex coming up next. I'll see you guys tomorrow for usual 4 to 7 drive time.